it's interesting that I am able to talk to people about the whole supply chain to retail conundrum, all the things that need to happen. So a little bit about myself. My background is in textile technology from North Carolina State University, but I went to work in manufacturing, apparel manufacturing, cut and sew, with the old Bluebell, which is now Wrangler division of Contour. And I was very fortunate because their training program was, in my opinion, and any opinion of several other people in the industry, was outstanding for allowing us to get involved into every aspect of the business. So, I learned cutting, I learned product development, costing, distribution, quality. Everything was a part of what we learned. And so after several years there, I also ended up working for Lee, HD Lee, which at the time was a division of VF, Vanity Fair, now also Contour Brands. And so transitioned to them, learning more about how fashion comes to the fair, because Lee was more fashion driven than Wrangler was. Even though we think of both of them as denim companies, they had a wide range of apparel, and Lee was more into the design and merchandising side than Wrangler was. But one of the things that happened in my career with Lee that I thought was interesting was I was brought in. I had already become head of quality for the company. I'd run a factory for them. I'd been head of engineering for a while. I ran some factories for a while. But at one point, near the end of my time there, they put me into a team that was working on early stages of digitalization of payroll and production planning. And so I worked cross-functionally there with their IT department. And so that was my first exposure to that, and realizing the value of data collection and data management, which we hadn't had before. Everything was decentralized. With this process we were putting in place, we could have centralized views and centralized reporting. Among other things that I did there, I also ran a laundry operation, by the way. So between fabric manufacturing all the way to finished garment, I've done it all. Also worked with unions, so I learned to negotiate there.